Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. We are a day before the Christmas Eve. That is just so hard to believe. 2023. Woo, my goodness. Anyway, I hope you all are well this sunny, beautiful Saturday. Mid-morning here on the East Coast of the United States. Is probably early morning on the West Coast. And then it's probably Sunday if you're in other parts of the world. So hello to you all. I hope you all are doing well. Woo! Life was trying to life before the stream, and I was rushing trying to get myself together and get my things in order. You know, we're still going to talk about, unfortunately, Uvalde. Yeah, because it just... I saw some additional information today, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. So, as the stream is beginning, as Church Nelly is saying, to those that celebrate, Merry Christmas to you. Of course, blessings for rest of the year that you will receive the blessings. And Christmas is more than just a gift being given or receiving. So, you know, when I was younger, my mom would say, you know, it's about giving and receiving. You know, when you say that to a child, you know, they look at you like you're loony. But I get it now as an adult. But truly, it's just not about the packages under a tree, which I don't even have a tree in my house. I haven't even put up a decoration, and it's December 23rd. Don't ask. Anyway. And then the day after Christmas, of course, begins Kwanzaa, which many celebrate in reverence to African roots, etc., etc. So let me get on into this. I've chatted enough to get everybody in. Hopefully you all have remembered to hit the thumbs up as you came into the live stream. And if you haven't, go ahead and hit that. If you hit the thumbs down, that's okay too. I hope you get coal. No, I'm kidding.
Woo! All right, let me get into this. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. As I like to do each and every Sussex Saturday, read my favorite quote you can find on Archewell's site. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. And as the world should be in a more joyous spirit. Some don't take time off. The trolls don't take vacations or anything like that. So whew, let me just Harry and Meghan and Guy. Can't forget Guy. So I just want to read this as I start to move into the content. This was an official statement by the Duchess's spokesperson, or as many call her, Meghan or Meghan Markle. Um, the Duchess of Sussex is going about her life in the present, not thinking about correspondence from 2 years ago. And we could replace that with anything. Okay. Related to conversations from 4 years ago. Any suggestion otherwise is false and frankly ridiculous. We encourage tabloid media and various royal correspondents, which they should say trolls, bots, and everything else, to stop the exhausting circus that they alone are creating. Okay. So when I went into the app formerly known as, saw some really good information and just in time for the live stream. And so I wanted to share. Minnie and Squad probably already know about this. Um, and let me even go here because usually I share during pre-trash time, but these are the trends that I saw. And so I click on Duchess of Sussex because, I said, let me start there. It had one of my trends, it showed it had quite a bit under it. So I was like, let me just see what's going on. And I see, do you all remember this visit that Meghan did in Dusseldorf during the Invictus games? And we found out after the fact when they had already left. And then we found out about this. You remember that? The Trebe Cafe, I believe that's how they pronounce it. So the first article I see is this. And initially I was like, what's happened? But I continue to read it. And the first paragraph within the article, when you click the picture, it's about 3 months ago during the Invictus Games, Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, visited the Trebe Cafe of Dusseldorf. I'm not going to try to pronounce all that. Through the Archewell Foundation, founded by her and her husband, she has now donated €4,600 to the institution. I just wanted to give that the pause that it deserved. Okay, so I went and clicked on the picture and to go into the article. And one moment, please, because I believe I have it here. I'm dropping it into the chat so that you all can click on it. It's also in the description. So if you're watching on replay, you can click in the description and find this article. And it says Duchess Meghan surprises Dusseldorf women with gifts. I'm going to try to get through this because this makes me emotional knowing how she's being slammed for doing her part in caring for people in a tragedy. Okay. She moves in silence for those that hate her so much. But anyway, in the article, you'll see this, but it says it says Markle wrote a letter to the cafe. The donation was also accompanied by a letter from the Duchess. In it, she writes that she enjoyed her visit with the Trebe Cafe very much. Quote, I am firmly convinced that the work of the Trebe Cafe is a necessity for the women and girls at risk in Dusseldorf. The comfort, friendship, protection, and counsel you provide are in stark contrast to the harshness of your normal life. Thank you for your commitment to improving their lives. End quote, said Meghan Markle. I highlighted this part. This donation came about through a partnership with the English charity SmartWorks. Impact. We know that is one of Meghan's patronages that she got to keep, I believe. SmartWorks. We know how SmartWorks works. You buy, and then a donation is made back to the charity. So if you buy a bag is then donated. If you buy a dress is then donated. You buy whatever is part of the collection that they had. SmartWorks gives those that are in need or who have been out of the workforce for whatever their reason. It helps them on interviews, gives them an outfit for their interview. And then if they get the job, and should I change that to when they get the job, they are then gifted an outfit or two beyond that. So, impact, intention, regardless of the hate that's throwing her way, she's moving about her life, doing what gives her heart joy and always has. So I wanted to share that to kick off this. I also now want to share and say thank you to the squatties because I know you put in some work for this, but I'm giving the credit to those who create it. I saw this collage that was put together with regard, or they took it off the IG from Clever Blends that some of y'all just seem to have so much of a fuss over. Okay. And now this one just took me out right before the live stream. A collage of Meghan in the word love. I'll just let that resonate with the squatties for a little bit. So again, I dropped the link to the article. I will drop it again. I know usually Church and Ellie and the mods are really good with dropping the links and stuff, but also it'll be in the description that you can read it for yourselves. There's a little bit more information. But if you are, let me just say this before we're even in trash time, and I'm going to behave myself, try to that family over there on Salty Island, when you show up at a charity, stop coming empty-handed with your yellow teeth smile. Okay, now I'm just going to put something behind it. Impact. You could have connected your charities long ago that they would work together, and in that, it's like a well-oiled machine. Nevertheless, moving on. Squatty Corner. I know I had welcomed some channel members back. I'm going to pop over here for just a second. And, oh Lord, where are my comments? Okay. Diane, I had gotten your message. So welcome back to channel membership. I just want to throw this out here. There are many reasons why people, those that are supporters, staunch supporters, I love y'all very much. I don't know why I'm trying to get emotional, but there's many different reasons why they may rejoin membership. I don't worry about the why. I'm just grateful to see them come back. So to those content creators that are building towards being monetized, don't get into, oh my gosh, trying to hold so tightly to your members. It's an ebb and flow. Just those that want to support you in channel membership will. Yes, some come, some go. Some I don't even hear from, and that's okay. They said, this is where I'm putting my stake in the ground. I am supporting you monthly and, love your content and moving on. So, yes. So, Diane, I had seen your message, so welcome back. I want to say to Miss Viv, I saw your comment and I had to highlight it because yeah, I just have to make sure that I give reverence when I see you in the chat. I'm gonna come back because I have Black Queen. I have your two comments highlighted as we get over to trash time. Let me get back over here. So let me come back over here and I'll just hit this. All right. So I wanted to also thank Doe Eyes TV for the super thanks that you dropped yesterday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to play This Is For You. One moment. There we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the love. Doe Eyes is a channel member, so already has the support there, and that was just very sweet. And happy holidays to you and all that. All right. As Annie B will tell you, she got her Trash Time merch. She says she loves it. Those are her words. But you can get yours as well as non-trash time merch. There's channel merch out there. So if you go out to the main channel, hit the store. Nightbot is also dropping links. You will see, and this is the image that you'll see on the trash time. So as much as y'all like trash time, okay, I'm just saying. Pre-trash time. Let me just check comments. Wellness with Frugal Mama. How are you? Let me see. Okay, now Black Queen. Now you're trying to make me really go off the end and start crying. I don't know why suddenly. I just can't take the. When you see some of these comments, and then another family member that, I wasn't sharing that video, but they did share a video. Yeah, let me go back over here. So, as we're in pre-trash time, let me just come up here. I'll just click off this marker for a moment because it only seems right that I highlight this. Okay, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, all right. Thanks, Miss VS, for your unwavering support of Harry and Meghan and all things good. Boundless blessings to you and yours during this holiday season, and the same to you. Many, many, many blessings. Thank you so much for the love that you have thrown my way. I so, 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 so appreciate it. And this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. All right. Ooh, okay, y'all. I'm just going to say with love, don't start. Don't start. Don't try to make me cry today. Okay. Once I get out of trash time, all right. Not before, not before, not before. All right. Let me get let me get up here. Pre-trash time. Okay. So I wanted to share this little comment that I saw. I believe a squatty. It's just at first I was like, but all right. To the trolls out there, if you're so concerned about cameras being everywhere she goes, why don't you push for laws that ban the paparazzi and the media from stalking famous people outside of official industry events like the Oscars and all that? She and the victims deserve privacy. And I chuckled and I was like, and that's a moving gift, just saying, right, right. So that was a response to some of the trolls that you're going to see. Yeah. So let me just scan comments really quickly. Sylvia, love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sylvia. Okay, listen, y'all, don't start. I'm telling you, I'm begging y'all. Wait till I get out of trash time. Okay, okay, okay. I just want to put this up because, I'd rather give it the just due. So I'm going to get back over here, come way down here. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right. coming back over here. Scan the comments. All right. Let me go ahead and hit the marker so I can get into this, get the rage, tears probably out, and then get back, over to the jolly good side since it is the holiday. We're going to have to end on, a sweet note. Okay. So let me find that. Let me unhighlight it. There we go. Okay. So, woo. Since most of you are here for this particular segment and love it so much, I should have put some Christmas music to this, but think of the bells jingling as you hear this. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. As I like to do, give context. So the Uvalde troll bots is not by accident. It's been the lie about her coming with a camera crew was dispelled long ago. Now that the Uvalde families are speaking out, like those families directly affected, it just took a whole nother spin for me, and does make me a little emotional. These people have suffered a devastation that none of us ever want to experience. And for them to pause and say, that is not true. This is what happened. Or in one instance of what I'm going to share today, the person was told, I didn't take the screenshot of it. I did see the comments, because there were several comments when they said they had video proof of Meghan making phone calls, and several were like, post it, post it, post it. And the person did. And then they came right back with another disgusting comment. So anyway, the hate campaign is real. I saw the screenshot and wanted to share it. So this person was saying, I've been asked by various media to contribute to articles accusing Meghan Markle of manipulation, coercive control, exploiting Harry's mental health struggles, etc. I say no to this. Bull-ish. Shame others don't. P.S. Beware anyone purporting to be a celebrity psychologist. So Squad for years, as you know, have been yelling and screaming that this is a campaign against Meghan, funding and pushed by that family. And then, of course, one of the biggest trolls, I am not saying the name, you see it on there, and I shared this screenshot before, going through and kind of throwing the maggot, aka Woody Woot, aka Dan Wooten, aka Martin Branning, aka Maria Joseph, under the bus before that said person throws this particular troll under the bus. Now, I'm sure it's coming. I understand, because the maggot's going to be addressed a little further into trash time. It's truly no longer with GB News, don't care. But c'est la vie, I want a police investigation. Anyway, moving on. So on that screenshot that I showed yesterday, that troll wanted to go on and on about her showing up with a camera crew, etc. So let me take my banner down for a second so that you can read the full context that's underneath it. And I love that it's marked as a lie. It's a lie. You lied. But the sad thing is there's more that continue to... Don't click on it to see the actual article. They just drop their comments. I guess, it's like, throw the rock and then hide your hands. Yeah, that's what that family over there does, because they're behind this. Otherwise, they would have stepped up a long time ago and said enough. Like after the first article straight out of Compton. That's when they should have stepped up. But they were behind that. Okay. I'm air fighting right now. All right. So as you can see, and I love that this is one aspect I like about the app formerly known as. This is something from the prior ownership, nevertheless. So readers context. This post is untrue. It is assertion that Meghan arrived with the camera crew and her visit was a photo op. The center director has been very clear on multiple occasions that this was not the case, as reported in the article. And then there's the BuzzFeed article, which is right here. And it even, the squatter that had shared it had put the highlight and just shows that, that she wanted to come by and just wanted to see how things, everything that was going on, what is needed. She didn't go there empty-handed. And again, they didn't recognize her, didn't know who she was initially. I'm so sick of these haters. This woman, okay, let me move on through. So, that link is there for people. But in the midst of, so what you're seeing, okay, let me, because I want to give it in the context because they're responding and I was so busy trying to get this. Okay, so this family member is responding to, as you see, I had blocked the troll that I showed that posted the video and talking about she showed up with the photo crew, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, this family member, this is another one. The one yesterday is completely different. But again, I have multiple videos of my mom on the phone with Meghan months after everything happened, checking up on the family, including sending us gifts, none of which was for the media. So under that was several that were like, prove it, post it, prove it. In addition to that were these comments here. Well, I don't think her visit shouldn't have included a camera crew, mind you, immediately. The person's telling you, because it was several responses down, you're responding to a tweet that has already been marked as a lie underneath another family member telling you that it's a lie. And then a third or fourth or fifth family member comes in and these people are fighting with them and it's so flicking ridiculous. So, this person, and you shouldn't have to defend yourself. I'm glad you shared your side. So this person caught some smoke. I tell you, when they pay for that blue check, it means absolute. That blue check no longer means what it used to. At least there was a little integrity behind the person, hopefully. But yeah. Here's another one. I'm totally agree with you. This was appalling to use this beyond heartbreaking scene for her own personal PR. You idiots. But again, it's paid smear campaign. So this one here just took me completely. I was born and raised Texan. I'm a born and raised Texan. As if that means any goddamn thing. It's America. Meghan is an American citizen, so flicking wet. And this person here caught a lot of heat. And basically people were saying, and what did you do? Because being born in Texas, did you go to Uvalde? If you haven't and you haven't done anything for those families, you really need to. And that's really what people were telling them. So you see that hashtag there. Yeah. See how they just love to trash Meghan. But, you're paid and bought and all this other stuff. So anyway, that individual above that I said that he had video shared one. I refuse to do it. It is disgusting that he even felt the need to shut down the trolls, that he proved it by playing a video of Meghan talking to his mom. He says, I never posted this, but it clearly needs to be seen. This is just a small part of the video of my mom on the phone with Meghan Markle checking up on the family on Father's Day. So that last part of flicking troll had to just pick up on that last part. Okay. So now post up one where she's asking about after her own father on Father's Day or her husband's dad. Oh, not possible? The woman is a charlatan. So let me take my banner down so you can see the response. Again, this is a family member who lost, obviously, a sibling to this horror. What does that even have to do with what I posted? I didn't even go beyond this. I just took this screenshot, blocked out these people that you see that I took screenshots of, and yeah, as you can hear my voice, yeah, they have no soul. They have no souls. They have none. Because there's a line, even with trolling, that should never even be crossed. But the hate campaign is so greased up with taxpayer funded money, I'm sure. Just an opinion of mine that it's hard now to pull back the ranks. But Space, if your name is on that list that's released on January 1st, good, I hope. hmm Just saying, throwing out something, that's all. Thinking out loud, thinking out loud. All right. So, another article I shared the Sky News clip. Now, this was, her favorite newspaper, the one that's pictured. This is her favorite newspaper because she did a letter um, supporting them in this baby campaign that they did, Mhm. Invisible contract. So, anyway, maskless, Kate Middleton lays daffodils from Kensington Palace as she pays emotional visit to Sarah Everard's memorial because she remembers what it felt like to walk around London at night. Stumble around London at night, okay. Walk, maybe not so much, but nevertheless, without a mask when it was heavy restrictions. Everyone else had one on, but she went with her entire PR crew because there's another picture that I saw. I just, it's just not worth the time to share. But that's the one with the stunt. But were you under that one screaming and yelling to her about going with the entire staff? No. Who all were wearing masks, by the way? Okay. I saw this. Let me take down the banner and see if the date's there. No, you can't see it. So I saw this. The next two this screenshot and the next one you see, someone shared and was going in basically about free labor that the royal family uses the military, planting trees. So, okay. I'm just reading what their tweet is saying. The Queen, as Colonel in Chief of the Royal Lancers, has joined soldiers from the regiment as they plant 1,000 oak saplings on the Sandringham estate in memory of Queen Elizabeth II. Something that would have kept y'all busy and out of other people's beds and everything else is if that family was busy. It's probably 1,000 members that are covered by the taxpayers that could have been out there doing it. I don't care how old they are, from the oldest to the youngest. Get out there, you know, and do your bid. But free labor can't drop them colonizing minds, huh? So then the estate has to. Thanks very much to the team from RMA Sandhurst who helped us carry a load of fencing materials up the hill to maintain one of our native woodland restoration areas. Free labor. Okay. You pick right around the holiday time to do this to make yourself look good. The con is still a con, and don't matter how much of a con that you try to be. Okay, so, or not to be, should I say. Byline Times, this is from their, series that they were doing on the person in the middle, the maggot, aka all the names that you heard me mention before. So, seeing this, now, it was shared by an account that is like GBN News Alert or something. And I was like, I don't know. Saw it on the timeline of someone who is basically stands up for Meghan. This person will go after them. And just notice the picture. And they have allegedly taken him off of all the promotion and off their website. So if he's gone, oh well. Lady in Black still needs to finish it up because jail is probably where he really should be. Dropping his soap and everything. And that. Okay, anyway. So This one day will be coming. Forget the first part, that second part, abolish the monarchy. Or should we say the UK monarchy? Let's just be very direct. Because other countries will deal with theirs. Because this one wanted to do what they did against Meghan, they get the wrath. So the lady in black still coming for y'all. Don't matter what kind of trees you plant. More pegging material for your husband and son in law, I guess. Okay. I have over 100 comments. Woo-wee. Okay. Love y'all. Hopefully everybody has hit the thumbs up as I was going on and on. So, oh, Lottie. Oh, my goodness. P.S. You made me tear up. Oh, God help us. Yeah. It's no one should have to endure. The trolls show, whether they're the road or whatever, they can't handle 2 seconds of the heat that they get for some of the stuff because they'll private and there's still hateful comments about Meghan on some of the royal family social media because they got to leave that up there. Anyway, Black Queen, your comments from before the live started, I did star them because I wanted to come back as we came out of trash time and start a conversation. Wait a minute. This is your first comment. So, Black Queen was just letting it be known. She was venting prior to the live stream because we do have chats, and I said I agree with her. I just wanted to have this where just the broader discussion. So I swear I'm sick of this shit. I swear if I was Meghan's mother, I don't care. I would tell all of those vile, scurrying, rabbit gutter rats to leave my fucking daughter alone. I agree. They still move, Mama Doria. And now she continued. I would be on I would be on every damn channel, TV, SM, radio, so social media. I would tell the deranged pigs to step to me. Okay. They would have to tell me how they know my daughter's character better than me. Sometimes words are needed. Sometimes pull-up gang is needed. Okay, just saying. Lady in black and her. Okay. When I fell down the steps. Well, that was your wake-up call. Okay, something you said. Because usually it's right around the time that they've said something, and then it's all, heck breaks loose, and then they're, what? No, you're getting what you get. I'm going to scroll up in comments, pick a spot, and then work my way down. So if you know that you left a comment above where I start at, go ahead and repost the comment because I do want to see. Let's see. Church Nelly basically said that all the derangers need to get a life. They do. Finding, you want to be working online, fine, but a life of just spewing out the hate like that against this one person, and you think that your life is going to be rosy forever? Excuse me. I had to take a sip of my tea. I'm finishing my second cup. I'm ready for my third. Let me see. That's the article I dropped. Cookies and cream. How are you? Black Queen, let's continue. Church Nelly, the gutter rats are not human beings. They are dregs of something really out of this world, vile and nefarious. Even the devil rejects them. Yeah, because this Uvalde situation has truly more eyes are on that campaign. Hint, hint, that family space. You need to call off your dogs before they bite you clearly in that behind that you like to peg so much or have pegged. All right. Allegedly. Okay. Lottie says, Meghan is such a good person, but the haters just won't leave her alone. Please, dear God, make it stop. Yeah, because it's a bit much, but yeah. Diane says, Sussexes do good mostly when others aren't watching. Most times it's the organizations who share how they've been supported. Sussexes continue to do good while others but sit and complain. Exactly. Would we have known If the Trebay Cafe's director had not mentioned about the donation in the letter, to see that even in the midst of this vileness that's happening here with regard to Uvalde is just the starkness of it. Her character shines through. She wouldn't be Mrs. Um, Prince Henry. If you really wanted to get down to it, she wouldn't be his Mrs. and she wouldn't be Princess Henry. However, y'all claim she's not a princess, but she's married to a prince. Make the math. Okay. Church Nelly, impact that what the British media and monarchy know nothing about. Yeah, they really don't. They really don't. Hattie Gwynn, the British media and royal family is behind this because of the lawsuits, just my belief. Yeah, it's a distraction in a sense, although now it's being called out. We were saying it was a lie. I mean, it's common sense. The world media was there covering that tragedy, and you're going to act as if she just showed up with a whole lot. Now, there were other actors and politicians that showed up with crew or wanted to come with their crew, like to a child's funeral, but because the family said no, then they don't show, and they keep getting reelected or whatever. So, but you want to talk shit about Meghan? Mm. Too much. Too much, too much. Raffaella says Queen Meghan is intelligent woman of substance. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Which I'm sure when she went through her, little resume of the things that she does socially, like Harry, that's why his mouth hit the floor. Not just the short little blue dress she wore, but Lottie, why can't they just leave her alone? They don't like her, so why bother? Well, they're paid not to like her. They don't know her. Like literally, someone went in a comment and was like, um, show me when you've met her. Show me what she's done to you. Like, because there's no reason to be this hateful. Now, what I say and what we say about that family, it's because they've never stood up and defended Meghan to say she is a member of this family. The Queen's statement indicates that, but we also know the Queen was fighting for them to have the protection. Uh-huh. We know Harry went to visit his grandmother secretly to make sure she had the right people around her, which speaks volumes when her eldest son and heir is over there, as well as his heir. Hmm. Can't be trusted, eh? Mhm. I mean, since y'all are the ones with the vid, and then suddenly she got it too, even at her age, you couldn't even wear a mask and protect your own. Okay, let me reel it back. Okay. Wendy says the Sussex do so much good work for people. They will be blessed with abundance of success. God is watching. Yeah. And that's just what is driving the crazies even crazier. Again, I've said this several times on many different live streams. If they would just realize that energy that they're putting out, all that vileness and hate and all, it's being transmuted into something beautiful for her because of the prayers of protection around her, which would be there anyway, but they're even stronger because of the lunacy, their sheer lunacy that they have. So, let me see. Cookies and Cream says at Lottie, they're not going to stop. They feel that they can abuse her and get away with it. The only thing that's going to get them to stop are massive lawsuits, hold them accountable. I think through Harry's ones that should, especially shutting the media. Um, And maybe they should have went to court like Space to hide, who wanted to hide his affair, and it is written about. And he went to court and got for his human rights, something about his human rights, whatever the laws over there that protect his privacy. But he says F Meghan with hers. Okay. And then try to use privacy as it them out in public has nothing to do with privacy. Obviously, they're regular people in a sense. That's how they like to go about. They need security because of the crazies. Harry's needed security from the moment he was born. What are you, crazy? Um, didn't he sneak out once and the protection officer realized like yeah. So if they didn't need the protection um as the sons of a future king, all right, I'm just saying, make the math. All right, Diane says no worries via speaks. I'm down with you always. Oh, all right, don't start. Don't start. Church Nelly, holiday bitch slapping time. Yeah, I just needed to have little bells. Silver bells, punch, 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 silver bells, bitch slapping time. It's that time. Over on VS Speaks Royally. Don't ask me to recreate that. Y'all gonna have to rewind to hear that one, because yeah, I just. Okay, what is this? Black Queen says, welcome to the live chat. Okay, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Please join membership if you're able. Appreciate your unwavering support. Thank you, Black Queen. Yes. Um, Lorna, the Rangers have sad little lives. The fact that they cannot give it up, break, even for Christmas says so much. Coal in their stocks or stockings is not good enough, maybe. Shit. Yeah. Well, smeared and still steaming. How about that? Okay. I know y'all were like, oh my Lord. Whew. Diane says, anyone notice how little Billy? Oh Lord. And the others have to brag about their 2023 year-end reviews while our faves are being honored and thanked all over the place for their accomplishments. Yes, for just doing what they feel is their life work. They've never put that out, but we know that is something. And as Harry said in their engagement interview, whether, you know, individually or together, we're a team. We are a team. We are a team. Mhm. She broke the conveyor belt, y'all, to the haters out there. There was no other like her. Okay. Y'all never had a chance. Okay. Lakivia VS, you're all the sweet. Oh, and greetings mixed together in one. Thank you so very much. My husband might disagree with you, as may my father from time to time, but thank you so much for that. Church Lady, this comes directly from the unroyal. Yeah. Amen. When Diane aged, absolutely, they've done nothing noteworthy. Not a thing. Grace, let me get this. Grace has a PSA. Dear Derangers, God is trying to tell you something. Take heed. God's trying to tell you something. God's trying to tell you something. Okay, with Color Purple opening, and I don't care to go see it. I saw the original. That's all I'm going to say. All right, there we go. I put that out there. Let me see. Although I hear it's really good. Once was enough for the kid. Whew. All right. Cookies and Cream Karma is going to make a special appearance to the Unroyal family and their racist minions for inciting all this unnecessary and unwarranted hate towards Meghan. What they're doing is inhumane and sadistic. It agreed 1000%. Agreed 1000%. All those running around. In fact, the one that said I'm a Texan, I guess in another comment must have said that, God save the king, and people dragged the person for filth, saying not a Texan would not have said that. I mean, what American would say that? We didn't raise up. Thank you, Lord. We're not raised to, I don't even want to say reverence, but just, believe in that. Okay. Let me go on. Woo. Diane said Uvalde not only have a playground as proof of true caring, but also private chats with family members as follow up. Sad. Family had to call um, do nothings out on this. Yeah. They woo, those bots. Yeah. Because, I mean, Squad is going to show up, and we had already showed up to shut down. And in fact, most of us took a pause to see that, whoa, we have family members that are speaking out and trying to shut this down. Of course, you don't want that tragedy tied into such hate. Like, it was enough hate and craziness involved that led to that. That had nothing to do with Meghan. All right. Mm, mm, mm. Lorna says, of course, it's KP. Their internet budget has almost doubled according to the last expense release. Given the fact that they work less than 2 months, what are they spending it on? Well, they're zhuzhing up. I think they hired a social media person. I think I remember reading that. So they're trying to zhuzh up their social media accounts, which had stopped growing, once Sussex Royal stopped, like ceased. I'm not sure why they're still worried about or just realized that the Sussex Royal website is still, quote, active. Well, yeah, it should stay there. It's part of history. No, you're not going to erase it. And that's where Harry and Meghan's last statement and set the record straight on all the shenanigans and how they wouldn't be dealing with the media. So, we know. Charlene, how are you? Happy holidays to you. Woo, Lord of mercy. Uh, Basically, I'll let you, Church Nelly, exactly. I think that's what has taken me out is like you pick this. It was bad enough the first time around. Squad was able to shut it down. I guess she felt, oh, we could do it again. And now family, and then the egg on the one family talking about post them, post the, because you didn't believe that this person actually, and they did, they posted it. You can listen if you are on the app formerly known as, you'll be able to go out and listen to it, but it's just the fact that he had to post that as proof. Disgusting. Absolute disgusting. It shows even more how they have circled their wagons. The Uvalde families have circled their wagons. As you said, kaboom, through the partnership with Archewell Foundation, built, playground or two there for the children, you know, giving them a space of happiness and joy, even in the midst of what they probably relive day in and day out. Ooh, you people, you trolls. Oof. Yeah, pull up need to happen to some folks. I'm just saying. Ooh, Lord have mercy. You know how they say, um, lay hands? Well, sometimes folks need the hands laid in the name of the Lord. Okay. Just saying. Not that I, like violence or anything, but hey, crazies. Get your lives together and leave folks alone, especially Meghan. Space, you need to get you know, your eyebrows are going to start falling out next. Maybe your teeth. Leslie says Meghan showed up anonymously at Uvalde, Texas, even speaking in fluent Spanish to the families that they thought she was just another mother from their community. Right. They had no clue. Like they said, she was casually dressed. Just her whole persona wasn't, an of air and look at me and this is me. It wasn't anything like that. Just Meg. Woo. Okay. Diane says, I'm thrilled the Uvalde conversation was from haters complaining to family asking haters, what did they contribute to make things better? Right. Meghan has plenty to show. How about y'all? Exactly. Oh, they're being those trolls, bots, whatever, being dragged for absolute filth. And again, those that pay for those blue checks, that don't mean not a thing. It don't give you greater authority. And even getting into back and forth with someone who is a family member and proved it, you have no soul, as I said earlier, none. Um, let's see. Wendy says, charity starts at home. The Unroyals never got that memo. Still clueless in 2024 because they're used to going into other countries and pillaging, enslaving, etc., etc., etc. That's what they're used to, colonizing minds. That's gone down generation to generation, you would have thought. But then, the current king is what, 70s something? And so, yeah, he was raised in that type of mindset. Mm. Diane says, ask blue checks, what did they do? Where is their response? Where is their playground? Words are cheap, especially when telling those who work how they should work harder while you butt sit. Okay. You're so sweet, Diane. See, she didn't once say, see, I'd have had the A word. Whew, Lord of mercy. Black Queen, she'll call her so-called pa when he stopped being a low-life backstabbing Judas sperm donor. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Mic drop. Boop. Okay. But again, as the individual said, and what does that have to do with what I posted? Like, what does that have to do with anything? So they always like to go with that argument. Um, they act as if her father's so loving and caring. Like, what the are you taking that you haven't seen over the last years? How many fathers are running to tabloids and trashing their child? Mm. Oh, because she wasn't the ATM anymore? Oh, okay. Cookies and cream. Since the information about Epi, please say Epi. Yeah. Oh, will be coming out. The Royals are going to use Meghan as distraction. Prince Teddy Bear need to be dragged on social media for his affiliation with Epi. Oh, and he will be, as well as so many others, because there's what, over 100 names on that list. Which, yeah, it should have been released long ago. Um, you had Never mind. Let me just shut up about that. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Hey, kids, how are you? Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by. Please be safe when you're on your way to work, or if you're at work, have a good shift. Let me see. Diane says, question is, how Mumbles stumbling around London helped? Has she followed up? What did she do in support before or after? She probably will now. Let me move on because they take these ideas. They probably listen in. We see you. Okay, we see y'all over there. Performative. Mm. Black Queen says yes, and remember, all those women were getting arrested, right, for showing up because they didn't want that memorial, right. While mediocre Mumbles Middleton was on her maskless PR stunt. Crickets, crickets, yes. And there was some chatter, even a little bit on media, which kind of took us by like, what? Like, why aren't you doing more? Okay, why aren't the police? But we see where the police, where they have their heads in the laps of or the behinds of. Mm-hmm. I'm talking over there. Mm-hmm. Gwen says Black Queen the truth and they lied about Meghan. Right. Right. Wendy, you are too funny. When that list comes out, bring your popcorn. It's going to be a bomb drop. Duck and hide. Randy, Andy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a whole lot of woo, woo. That's all I can say. Hey, C, how are you? I hope you are good. Let me see. Church and says, for the Rangers to attack charities and victims of mass shooting is beyond the pale. Yeah, it is. It really is. It really is. Like out there, black and white, for anybody to see, like, yo, have no shame. That's when you know there's a check because some people would be like, ooh. Plus, on that app, there's no longer any consequences. Yeah. He got rid of all the people that would have helped shut it down. But Church and a certain list is coming out, and that's what all these new attacks are coming from. Okay. Now, everybody knows about Randy Andy. I mean, his mummy settled, wrote the check, or signed the check that the accuser, Virginia, that's all I'm going to say, received. Now, if she's no longer under NDA, ooh, child. Mm. I mean, if I got all my money and I then feel the need to want to speak out, regardless of what your payment was for, child. Lorna Melissa Rivers, a judge is going to release a list of Epi associates in the new year, and Randy Andy name might be on it. I would be shocked if it's not. I really would be shocked if his name is not on there. But if it's not on there, there's pictures galore of him at parties. So, or even the one with the door when he's peeking out of Epi's New York apartment front door. Okay, so let's if his name's not there, would you just pick the top 100? But he was very close because it was best friends. That's how it was reported. I'm gonna have to go look for them headlines now because I remember it was reported as it was his best friend because that led to him with this whole episode of stepping back and then he did that disastrous interview and now let's just say, yeah. Marshall, I say, let the derangers derange with their hate because it's that energy that is causing the crown to crumble and fall. I bet those unroyals aren't welcomed by other country royal families. Well, and then speaking of that, given the shade that was thrown to the Swedish crown princess and her husband. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When Space and Cosplay actually stood where their backs were to not just your visitors, but someone that's your peer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And a distant cousin, because all of them royal families are related. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see. Diane. Meghan even shares jam she makes from Lily's bunny garden fruits. Sussexes are living their best royal lives, and hate won't change that. Ding ding. That's so true. I see. I have enough. Black Queen. Because, see, I know the first one had a message. I almost said, oh, I saw that one. No. Thank you again for the love that you just dropped on me again. I will not cry. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. I see I'm over an hour. Wow. You know how I do. Thank you so much for that. All right. Cookies and cream you want so much. Those articles aren't going to come. Now, if it's from the US, I would understand, but right now there's a whole lot of stuff going on over here with certain bishops and everything else that, and that list has got some people shaking. Because male or female, I'm sure there's some high powerful names on that list. They're going to have to be doing some explaining. That's all I'm going to say. There's one name outside of my husband's, which I know would never be there. But me and my friends were talking, and I was like, there's one name we all agreed on that I hope's not there. Nobody put any names in the chat. If you're trying to guess, just don't put it. I just don't want that person to ever be on the list, which I'm sure if there had been any affiliation, Lord knows it would have been used as a political weapon. That's all I'm going to say. Midwife, how are you? Good to see you. Happy holidays to you. Let me Marsha. Hot Wheels G. Abbott, who caused Texas to freeze, will get karma too for disrespecting the Uvalde families and for using taxpayer money to fly migrants out of Texas to Democratic states. Karma at work. Yeah. And he wouldn't even go because he couldn't bring, you know what I mean? Anyway, whew, Lord of mercy. Let me see. Basinta, is that how you say your name? Thank you so much. Miss V, thank you. God collect your tears in your basket of blessing. Oh, Prince William, Catherine, and Piers Morgan, PM, are the one pushing this evil God will answer them in time. The lady in black is going to get them. The lady in black's gonna keep their arms. The lady in black, happy holidays. Jingle, jingle, jingle with the swing of a chair. Yeah, okay. I can't make that one up again if I tried. So I'll have to hit replay. All right. Let me look. And thank you, Church Nelly, for she keeps dropping my Cash App. Thank you. You're throwing hints to folks. Thank you for that, though. Thank you. Let me see. Okay. All right. Let me go on. Let me get down in here. Connie Bomber. Okay. Let me wrap this up, and then truly, I will be back. I plan on being back tomorrow and probably really quickly on Monday. So we had plans that popped up going to family for dinner. So I'm not sure about Friday. I will post something if it's a community post or if I do, a premiere or an upload or something like that. I'm going to do something for Christmas. But as I close out, I want to say truly, as I said in the beginning, I want to wish all of you who celebrate Christmas a very blessed Christmas. May time that you have with loved ones be joyous and comforting. Time and life is very quick, so we have to cherish the moments. I do hope and pray that I do see you back again. But since tomorrow I'll be back 11:45. I'm scheduled, so Christmas is up in the air just with the plans that have popped up as of yesterday. But we'll see. Love you all. Please take care of yourself. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't hit it on the way in. Make sure you hit it before you close out. Again, the article on the Trebay Cafe, the donation made by Meghan through the Archewell Foundation, is in the description. I dropped it a few times in the chat. Please, take the time, and it will give you an option to translate into English because, yes, it's native German. All right. So, Marshar, my heart goes out to you. I've been through the first. Yeah, I get it. Ever want to chat and then you're on social media and need to talk to me, hit me up. Catch me on, hopefully if you're on IG is a little quicker, because I think on the app formerly known as, you have to be following me. So, and YouTube has not yet set up for direct messages. Anyway, just know you're in our prayers. I'm going to post this up. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a wonderful holiday. Even those that are missing their loved ones, just understand, feel the love that we're sending out to you. All right. Let me get my outro music because I'm sitting here Like, duh, what you supposed to do? Woo! Love you all. Please be safe. And as this music is, joy to the world.